Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. We live at three levels: body level, mind level, and the intellect level. We express also through these three channels. We express through the body, we express through the speech, and we express through the mind. Now these three expressions of life, how they are, this is what we have to understand. Now when we are living as body, then bodily we take this world as absolute real. See? There was a child asked me this question. Swamiji, when this world was created, and where from the world begins, and where the world ends? A child cannot ask such a question. Then I asked her, who asked you to ask me this question? Mummy. Then I asked her, Mummy. I said, Mama, why don't you ask me directly? Swamiji, I am afraid of you. I said, I am not a non-vegetarian. I don't eat people. Then I told, now listen. You answer my question. When did you wake up this morning? I said, tell the truth. I am not going to comment on that. I woke up in the morning at 7 o'clock. I said, now your question. When the world was created? This world was created at 7 o'clock. See? When we are snoring away, that time, three questions. Where are we? When are we? And what are we? See? All disappears. So when the time is when we are identified with our body. After identification with the body, then only this world comes into existence. So where from the world begins? World begins from our body onwards. In Bhagavad Gita, first shlok of the 15th chapter is Urdhva Moola Madashakam Ashwatham Prabhuravayam Chandamsi Yasya Parnani Yastam Veda Saveda Vida. There is a peculiar tree which has got the roots above and the branches below. Have you ever seen such a tree? This tree is you and me. Roots are those which give food to the tree, is it not? So the trees or the plants, they eat from below and they grow upwards. Animals eat from the front, they grow backwards. We eat from above and grow downwards and sidewards. So, what is that tree? This world is compared with a tree. So that tree is none other than our body. Urdhva Moolam Adashakam. Shakam is branches. So, when this world is created when we are identified with the body, the world is created. And how long this world remains? Till your identification with the body is valid. See? And where the world ends back to the body. So from here, the world begins. The world continues to be as long as body identification is. The world disappears after body identification dropped. Next step. When any experience demands a special condition for its happening, then that experience is called as an illusion. See? For example, mirage waters. Can mirage waters appear at night? Can mirage waters appear in the evening? No. When the sun rays fall on the earth perpendicular on a hot surface, then there is a refraction of the sun rays, and the refracted sun rays are called as waters. But they are not. But they do appear. Meaning what? That experience which demands a spatial status, then only it can happen. Such an experience is an illusion. Right? How simple it is? Now this waking world, when does it happen? When we are identified with our body, then only this world comes into existence. Therefore, conclusion is, this world appears but doesn't exist. One girl got divorced, and she came to me because her mother told. There was some function in their house, and in that function she was not allowed to stay. Some kind of religious things, I don't know what it is. So, our mother told, you cannot stay for this function at home because you are divorced, and this is only for the married girls, not for you. So you go out and come in the evening, late evening, 9, 10 o'clock. Where should I go to Swamiji? Ask him. So she came to me. Swamiji, you know I am divorced. I said, yes. My mother has sent me to you. I said, tell her I am not interested to get married to you. Reference? There is no reference. No, not that way. Then what way? She said, such and such function is in our house. And my mother said that you don't have a husband and you are divorced. Therefore, you cannot be present for this function. Then, my question is, be attentive. My question is, after divorce, the girl becomes widow or not? Tell me. When the husband dies, that lady is called a widow. But when there is a divorce, there is no more husband. So did the husband die? What is the position? See? So when she asked me, I said, look here. I have studied all the 4 Vedas. Nowhere this question is sorted out. See? Husband can die if he exists. So what is the husband? Illusion. And when we take the illusions as real, we suffer in life. So what is to be done? Don't take the husband or the wife seriously, even if they are heavy. Life becomes beautiful. See, friends, but we take them so seriously, so seriously. This is all adjustment in life. I'll tell you one important principle which you may not like, but who cares? 2 persons, husband and wife, they don't stay together because of love. Forget about that stupid word love. They stay together because of necessity and understanding. Not because love dries away within maximum few days. See, all are like this thing. Love, there is nothing like love. Don't bother about it. So till such time, we are identified with the body, this world is real. And therefore we suffer. Now what is the suffering when we take this world as real? Then two things happen. Number one, we take the worldly things as real and then we imagine that this particular object is or a person is real, a source of happiness. I don't have it, I must have it. Reaction of the mind. Why? Because we have taken it as real. See? One old man went to USA to his children, and both husband and wife used to go for a work, and this old man what will do at home? So the son is to tell him, Dad, you take some dollars and go to this mall, we'll leave you there, in the evening we'll pick you back. You can spend time, eat something, coffee, whatever you like. So old man, first time out of India, going to a place, very extrovert place. Then slowly he started looking here and there and talking. And then he started talking to one lady. And he said, you people are so beautiful, you know. Our Indian girls, ladies are not beautiful. You are so beautiful. What is the beauty? See, your hair are golden hair. Our Indian ladies, black hair. She took out the wig. Take it. Your teeth are so beautiful, straight in one place. Really? Your eyes are hazel eyes, not black. They put something on that to make them look like that. See? Friends, once we understand this simple principle, that is world as existence only in our body identification, then only these worldly things and beings appear real. They are not real. See? Then what is to be done? Enjoy. I am not asking you, become a Babaji. What? World is not real. No. Play. See, there is one word in our Mahamantra, Karnataka. Play the game of life. See? If you are in front of your wife, keep quiet. Play the game. See? Life will become so beautiful, you know. And don't try to teach her. God has failed. Once you take this approach to life, you will very much live in this world. You will love to live in this world, but never become miserable. See? Like in earlier days, the ladies were not coming on the stage in any drama. The gents used to act as a woman, they used to change the clothes and all that and do the acting. So when that man was acting as a woman, that time also he knew that he is a man. See? Exactly the same way. Although you are in front of your wife, play as a husband, don't forget you are a man. Oh, that is what we forget. See, friends, the highest spiritual practice is drama, Karnataka. Don't become too serious in life. But whatever is your role, play it perfectly. See? Play the role beautifully. And all these things put together is how to live in this world when we are identified with the body. First of all, know. When we take this world as real, we start giving a status of reality to the worldly objects. See? Then what happens? See? It's so simple, it's not difficult. We stand in front of the mirror. What is our knowledge about that experience? And a dog or a bird also stands in front of the mirror. What is their experience and their knowledge? The bird starts thinking that the reflection in the mirror is real. Therefore, other than me, they will start pecking, fighting, then going behind the mirror, let me see who is there. Hey, he run away. Again he comes, oh, still there. And then he decides to do sadhana. Go morning walk and comes back. Oh, still there. Okay, I have to do something else. Then he starts doing yoga. See? I was in New Zealand. My host, for the first time I went to their house. So near my bed there were some books kept. Before I sleep I read something. There was one book, Doga. Such a rare name. So Doga, what could be the book? I opened it. Yoga for dogs. So that bird started doing yoga, pranayam. And after that, oh, still there. Now what should I do? What should I do? Okay, let me start doing charity. So started giving in charity. And after that, again is still there. Then let me do some more sadhana. Then he started wiping out with a cloth. The reflection is still there. Got angry, took the hose pipe and washed the mirror. Still there. Then started blaming Lord. Oh God, why did you create such a terrible world? God is laughing from there at Dumbo. This is a reflection. It is not real. My friends, to get out of the illusion is only one way. To know the illusion as an illusion and enjoy. See? Are we not doing this? This was the story of the bird. But when we stand in front of the mirror, then this angle, that angle, this angle. See? How many times? No end. Do we get bored? Yeah, I am looking at the same fellow hat. No. Because we see this reflection in two ways. One way, we don't take the reflection as real. Second way, we look at the reflection, but we see ourselves. Look at the world. And as you look at yourself, look at the world as you look at yourself. How we look at ourselves? We love ourselves, whatever we may be. See, my friends, spiritual life is very simple. We make it complicated. And the cause is, we take this body identification as real. See? In a place I went, I think I told yesterday or somewhere I told recently. I was sitting in the morning for breakfast. One old couple came and they sat next to me and I was enjoying my breakfast. So that old man said, "Excuse me." So I looked at him. "Can you tell me what is my age?" You can imagine, on a dining table, breakfast time, to an unknown person, you ask this question, "Can you tell me what is my age?" So I looked at him. 3 years. Because such a question cannot be asked by a grown-up person. You must be a baby, 3 years. No, tell really. Then I told him, "You are 81 years young." When I said, "Oh, you are so perfect, really, I am 81 years, but people call me old, but I am young." Friends, people are talking about your body and you are also talking about your body. You see, all the oldies have got this problem. They try to remain young. The glory of remaining old in the old age is beautiful. See, otherwise in the old age, above the neck 16, below the neck hanger. How simple it is. But the whole life we are living as body, body, body. Therefore I have not seen, but I have heard. They have also commented on Bible. Why only he? So wherever he comes in Bible, he / she. How much you are buried in this body, body, body. Come out of it. See, friends. And how do we know we are coming out of the body identification? Number one, the impact of the worldly objects in the form of desire on our mind will be minimized. What is the desire? When we look at an object, now this is my Satsang phone. When I look at this object, if I look and put it down, no problem. But when we look at the object, our mind starts commenting. This object is very good. Object is necessary. This object is the source of happiness. I don't have that object. Unless I get that object, what is there to live for? All these things put together crystallizes as desire. Why? Because I have given a status of reality to that object. If I have given a status of reality to something, I have to devalue that. Nobody can do it. See? None is born with a cigarette in the mouth and a lighter in the hand. Nobody is born. But then how they start it? They see some billboard on that one useless fellow sitting on a motorcycle and a cigarette in his mouth, and another useless girl sitting behind him, and take the hand from behind and light the cigarette. And this fellow starts thinking, that man I am, but girl is not coming. And slowly he starts. First cigarette with zero experience. Therefore, first cigarette, smoke starts coming out from the mouth, from the nose, from the ears, from the eyes, from the whole body. No experience. Then second cigarette with the experience of one cigarette. Third cigarette, experience of two cigarettes. Nth cigarette, experience of n minus one cigarette smoking. When n leads to infinite, n minus 1 is equal to n. And then we become victimized. Without smoking, we cannot. This is how we are victimized because of these wrong notions. There was one lady in Delhi. She was a wife of a big military officer, retired. After my satsang was over, she said, Swamiji, please tell me to stop smoking cigarette, because with your blessing I will be able to stop, because I keep on smoking. Please tell me. I said, I will not tell you. Why? Why should I tell you? You can't compel me. Give me Ashirwad. No, I will not give. You can't compel. But why don't you? I said, because when you smoke and walk, I am reminded of 1858 steam engine. And because you smoke, such a fragrance comes from your mouth. Nobody comes near to you, even the mosquitoes don't come near. See? And your heart is always warm because of the smoking. And you are doing such a great service to those farmers who are growing tobacco. Thank you very much, you are great. She got so frustrated. Why don't you tell me stop? I said, why should I tell you? When you started smoking, That time did you come to me and ask, Swamiji, this is my first cigarette, please inaugurate. I did not. If you started, you stop. Don't be a weakling. On a spiritual path, weaklings are not surviving. Upanishad says, Nayamatma balhinena ramya. Discover your inner strength. You can, you should, you must, you will. It is possible. Because we have given importance to the worldly things and beings. See, when they fall in love, see, one young girl and boy came, Swamiji, please bless us. Why should I bless you? No, we have fallen in love. Then I started, what? You have fallen in love, isn't it? Where did you get hurt? Not yet. Then what is the hurt in marriage, in love, when they get married? Hurt for good. See, don't be a weakling, be strong. Don't fall in love, rise in love. See? And that is possible only when we rise above this small little stuff in life. I want this, I want... No! Upanishad says, Na karmana na prajaya dhanena tyage naiki amritattva manashu. One small thing I'll tell you, you must not have even thought about it. Whenever the money goes away from us, we are happy. When money comes to us, we are miserable. Observe this. Suppose I want a particular object. Then it will not come free. I have to give money. So when I give the money, the object comes. And I imagine I am happy because of that object, but the real happiness is because I have given up the money. See? And when the money comes to you, you are all the time worried. I hope nobody picks it. So tyagi naike, only by renunciation alone, happiness happens. See? That is why we want to sleep, even in satsang. And those who sleep in the satsang, I like them the most. Because they have already attained fulfillment. The more you understand this world becomes real, we are under the influence of the desires, it has no end. See? One story I read, very beautiful story. It is so simple and conveys everything. There was one devotee of the Lord and he did a lot of prayers and japa, and Narayana came down in his helicopter, Vaikuntha helicopter. And he said, yes, my dear devotee, get in. I'll take you straight away to Vaikuntha, to the heavens. He said, no, I will not come alone. Then I want the whole world to come to the heavens. He said, don't worry about the world, you come. No, okay. You bring anybody, I'll accept. Without any credential, no visa, no passport. Bring. So first of all, that devotee went to a sannyasi like me. And he told sannyasi, sir, this offer is there. Free, we can go to the heavens. Come. No, I can't come. I have just started constructing the ashram, the temple is being constructed and the marble is being laid, and I have ordered the statue of the same God who is calling you. So I have to get that statue installed, and how can I leave it unless I finish this thing? The devotee thought, directly Lord has come and he is holding on to the statue. He got frustrated, went to the next one, Vanaprastha, retired person. You know, retired means what? When the government is really tired of him, retired. So he went to a retired Vanaprastha. He said, no, I can't come. Now only my great-grandson is born. Let his son's marriage be there, then I can come. Oh God, this fellow also doesn't want to go to heavens. Then he went to a student, brahmachari, to a grahastha, married person. Come, we'll go to the heavens. He said, what heavens? Now only I am really married. Let me live my life. What is there in the heaven? Anyway, I can go later. Then he went to the student. He said, no, I am doing my PhD. Unless I submit my thesis, I can't come. He got so frustrated. Nobody wants the divine. Finally, out of frustration, he went to a pig and told, will you like to come to heaven? He said, let me ask Mrs. Swine. He went to her. Honey, yes, there is an offer to go to heaven. Should we go? Ask them, do they have our food there? Who wants the divine? We are so much lost in this rubbish world. See, friends. And the cause is body identification. See, after body identification only, we become rich, we become poor, we become healthy, we become unhealthy. There was one old lady, she was in coma. I had to go to their house for dinner. Till then they didn't tell me anything. After dinner was over, when I was going, Swamiji, our grandmother is in the other room, please bless them. So now I had taken their food, I can't say no. Namak haram, I cannot be. They are very smart people. So I went to that. And that lady dilapidated and in coma like that. And there was a nurse. So I started talking to nurse. I said, hey, are they paying you regularly? Yes, Maharaji. I said, I pray to the Lord till you get the next assignment, continue. So you get your regular payment. And when I was just talking to that, those people came to see me. The moment they came, I took that lady's hand and took my hand on that and I kissed my hand. It was so dirty, dried hand, you know. And then I did the japa. Now who can challenge what I am doing? Nothing. Only lip movement. And my drama was over and I went. Third day, that man came to my lecture. And he said, Swamiji, you are great. I said, thank you very much. Do you know you came the other day to our house for food? I said, it is all gone out now. Nothing is remaining. You can own me with your food only as long as it is in my stomach. Now it has gone. Nothing is there. No, you know, that our grandmother was ill and you came and all that. By your blessings, now my heart started pumping out. By my blessing, whether she survived or she died. If she survived, he has come to kill me. And if she dies, then my blessings kill the people. Then he said, we could not see her miseries. She was suffering so much. And therefore, God has heard your prayers and taken her. I said, look here, don't cheat yourself. What? A person who is in coma never suffers. The person who has to pay the bill, he suffers. To whom are you cheating? When we are identified with the body, then only this world becomes real, my friend. Therefore, the real spiritual practice will be, do not talk about your past. Past belongs to the body. Body was born, body was child, then body was a teenager, then body got married. But all the time we talk about when we were children and we don't understand oldies. Nobody is interested in our past. People are concerned about their future. If I got peanuts in my pocket, can I distribute chocolates? So what can I talk to anywhere? Same old thing, you know. During our time, things were like, yes, it is like that. So what? What do you want to say? Nothing. Therefore, be very attentive. Whenever we talk to others, we talk about the past. I will give you a mantra diksha. My mantra diksha is totally different. See? Put your right hand on your left heart. Do you know which is the right hand? Many of them, they searching. Many people, they don't understand right and left. Go to the left. Now repeat after me. 16th October 2022. 16th October 2022. 16th October 2022. Now your Diksha is over. Now how to practice this? Do not talk about anything which happened before this date. Now try to talk. Swami, last time we before 16th. Don't struggle. Yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Stop thinking, stop thinking. Arey Dumbo, you can stop thinking by wisdom. Not forcibly or by drinking. No, only through wisdom. And this is the wisdom. All that we talk is only the past. Simplest spiritual practice. Past belongs to the body, not to us. We are always present. Past can become absent. You cannot become absent. Past is a tense. Those who are influenced by the past, they worry about the future. Past is also a tense, future is also a tense. So we are all living in tenses. Those who live in tenses, they are always tense. Live without the tenses, past and the future. You will not be living in the present. You will be presence. My friends, this is the truth. Therefore, what is the spiritual practice? Freedom from body identification. This is exactly what we practice when we go to sleep. What is sleep? Don't demonstrate. Sleep is freedom from body identification. That's it. At night when we sleep, we put our phone for charging overnight. Next day morning, fully charged. Then WhatsApp goes on. No end to that WhatsApp. In the same manner, when we sleep, meaning no identification with the body, then we get hooked to the divine charge. And therefore, when you come out of the sleep, you are so fresh, full of energy. But what we do? We come out of the sleep, but don't come out of the bed. That lag period between coming out of the sleep and coming out of the bed, that is the period when we keep on wool gathering. And by the time we wake up, we come out of the bed, our complete battery is discharged. And then, I don't feel like getting up, let me sleep for another 5 minutes. Worse than buffaloes. Because so much under the influence of this body. It should be available to us. Not that we are the slave of the body, no. Body should be our slave. And for that, this is the simple technique. Don't talk about your past. Slowly, to that extent, body identification will be removed. Give it a try. Then you have nothing to talk. Then what to do? Then talk about weather, talk about government. These are all illusions. Government is an illusion, is it not? It's not reality. And then we start becoming serious about it. Slowly we will withdraw from this world. Although we are very much living in this world. See? Who is a good driver? Who doesn't complain about the traffic is a good driver. A driver who complains about the traffic, he is a useless driver. See? In India, our democracy is not limited to human beings. It is extended to animals also. So any animal can walk anywhere. You may call it highway, expressway, who cares? So once my friend was driving me from Bombay to Pune, and he was talking, and I was not listening. And then suddenly a group of buffaloes came on the way. He has to stop. And he, Swamiji, why they are here? I said, ask them. I am not a buffalo, you are asking me. No, but why? I said, you ask them. I don't know. Then, in USA, this is not allowed. I said, go to USA. Then I asked him, my dear, you have a driving license or the buffaloes have a walking license? You have the license, you should be capable. If we are walking spiritual path, we live at zero complaint level. Many people have got this wrong notion. Swamiji, I have been doing japa so many years now, but nobody listens to me. Even God doesn't listen to you. Forget about people. See, friends, it is so simple. Our attention should be how and what is our performance in this world. Are we an asset to ourselves and to others, or we are a liability to ourselves and to others? And this can happen only through wisdom. No other way. Correct the thinking. Therefore, when this thought goes deeper in our system, then really whole world begins from our body. And then we start getting involved in this world too much. Don't get involved anywhere. Whatever comes naturally, finish it off, that's it. The moment you get involved, you take this world as real. See? There was one drama going on, and in that drama, there was a particular event. One terrorist comes and shoots at other person, and other person falls. And there was a police officer watching the drama. Immediately he came on the stage and wanted to catch it. It's a drama, it's not real. See? Live life in the light of this wisdom. Slowly and steadily, you will be relaxed. Will not carry tension. Now he is playing tabla, he knows the rule. When you want to bring out the best music out of tabla, it should have a proper tension. But when the work is over, it is again loosened, is it not? In the same manner, when it is required, be fully involved. When not required, withdraw. If you keep that tabla tense all the time, it will lose its ability. How important it is. A person who is playing any instrument, veena or anything, the wire instrument, wire must have optimum tension. If it is not having tension, it cannot bring out the music. If it is over tension, it will break. We must have optimum tension in our life. But the one who is playing the music, he should be relaxed. See, many years back, it happened here only, in South Africa. I don't remember which place. We went to some place and some kind of a cultural program going on. So when I went, there was one person who was a doctor by profession and he was playing tabla. Not very good, but he was playing. He was the only one available. So when he saw me, he got inspired more. And then he started hitting. He came on his knees and he gave such a hard hit on that big one. It made a hole. Relax, relax, relax. Instrument should be having proper tension, but the player should be relaxed. Body is instrument. Mind is instrument. But the one who is playing through that instrument should be relaxed. See, friends, and this can be done only by proper understanding of life. See? And when we thus take this principle of life, you'll be always relaxed and you'll be always in the present. And those who remain in the present all the time, they can never be miserable. See? And see how simple it is. First, we have no choice to live yesterday. We have to live today. We have no choice to live tomorrow. We have to live today. And if today we are happy, we can never be miserable in life. So try to be happy only today. One day, try. See, life becomes so simple. Therefore, all the spiritual practice that we have to understand is only these two things. First, freedom from body identification. And that can be achieved to some extent by not bringing the past in the present. But Swamiji, we are observing, you are telling some stories. It happened in South Africa, when you went there it happened. What about that? You are wise. Whenever we learn from our experience, it does not crystallize in the form of any impression on the mind. When we are touched the fire, we got burnt. Therefore, we do not have an impression of like or dislike for the fire because we have learned. When we learn, it is wisdom. Wisdom is light. When we react, it is a burning sensation. Therefore, let every experience of ours be our Guru. That Guru will remain with us 24/7 because you are constantly learning. And once we take this approach in our life, that we are here in the universe, in the university to learn. See, friends, slowly you will get this point one day. Really, what we have done our whole life, either collecting the things, possessions, or creating the relations. Possessions and relations are the two burdens that we carry in our life. And to get freedom from possessions and relations, what we do? We go to sleep. When we are in sleep, we are neither rich or poor. We are neither husband, wife, brother, father, mother, sister. Then who are we? We are happy. That husband who cannot even look at his wife, when they are sleeping in the same bed, where from the courage comes to snore loudly? Because I am no more a husband. The moment you get identified, again, relations and possessions. Then what is to be done? Karnataka, play your role beautifully, perfectly, but don't get rolled up in that. See? And this is what we all have to do. There is no choice. Now here you are sitting, your role should be that you are listener. But instead of a listener, when I give example of husband and wife, you become husband and wife, you will be derailed somewhere. That day also my wife told like the same thing Swamiji is also telling. Arre Rama, I am not talking about you as a husband or wife. Husband and wife is not a proper noun. It is a common noun. Any fool getting married to another fool is called a husband. See, one day one man came to me and he told, same question, how are you? I don't know what to do, I'm fed up of my wife. I said, forget about divorce her, you get another one. He said, no, I can't divorce. Why? She is earning. I can't. Then what is to be done? I said, look here, you have come to me for a solution, I give solution. Be attentive. This is what our scripture's subtle point is. Do you know why she is troubling you? In the last life, she was your wife and you have tortured her. Therefore, in this life, she is taking the revenge. But I don't remember, you may not remember, the divine computer doesn't delete anything, it is still there. Then now what should I do? Now behave properly with her. Otherwise, next life, again she will be your wife. No. I will behave properly. Now see the net result. Net result will be, he will stop blaming the wife and he start behaving properly with the wife. He will be at peace. See? No, we have not done anything. Only thinking is corrected. And when he is available, then we tell him, do you know what is a husband? Is it a common noun or a proper noun? Husband is a common noun. It is not a proper noun. Then every husband is miserable. You are not the only one. Really? Yes, then it is okay. So he is happy because others are also miserable. Friends, don't take life too seriously. See? And if we take our life too seriously, nobody can help us. In our scriptures, it is called as Rama Leela or Krishna Leela. Leela means everything appears to be happening on the stage, but in fact nothing is happening. Drama. See? One boy comes and tells that girl, honey, darling, I really love you. Now, he knows he doesn't love her. She knows he doesn't love me. He's just acting. That's it. In the same manner, act. Don't react. We normally react in life. And therefore, the beauty of the life is lost. See? So when we are playing with the kids, are we not enjoying that? But the child doesn't enjoy. He wants to win. He wants to win. And for us, it is just a time pass. See? Like we go to many places for food and the food is never ready. So we have to wait. Then they have got some child. This happened in one place. He says, Swamiji, don't read any newspaper. I want to play with you. Something, carom or something. I said, I don't know how to play. No, I'll teach you. Now I had to take food. So I had no choice. Okay. Then he put everything. And he was very good. He was taking one after another dice. Then my turn came. Then I am also a Swami. I can't be ordinary. So I said, hey, whose picture is that? He looked at it. I took 2-3 of them. I got very simple rules. Theft is a crime if you are caught. If you are not caught, you are not a thief. It happened 2-3 times. Once he caught me. And he started crying, Mummy, Swamiji is a cheat, and see what is me. I said, okay, Baba, I will not do it. Promise, no, I will not do it. Again we started. By the time we had 1 or 2 strikes, his mother said, Swamiji, food is ready. Hey, forget about it. No one is going to eat food. Enough now playing. No, now I have to win. Now you are defeated. Now for me, playing that game was a time pass. For the child, it was victory or defeat. Lead a life as a time pass. Like you have come here, not for learning, time pass. See, friends, the day you learn the art of not becoming serious in life, you have learned everything. But many people, those so-called spiritual people, they are so serious, unnecessarily. One elderly Mahatma told me this. You should not talk about Bhagavad Gita so lightly. Bhagavad Gita should be spoken with respect. I said, okay. Never argue with old people. First rule. There is no point. Then what to do with the old people? Pray to the Lord. Lord, He cannot improve them. Next life may be possibility. See? So, when I didn't tell him, there was one youngster. He said, Swamiji, why didn't you tell him? I said, look here, he is the elderly person, we should not argue with them. Okay, you tell me. Why you talk so lightly about everything? I said, do you know Bhagavad Gita? There, Sanjay tells Dhritarashtra very clearly, when Arjuna was crying, frustrated, Sidanti mama gatrani mukham cha parishishyati vepatuscha sharire me roma harshascha jayate. He was crying and frustrated, confused. To that frustrated, confused Arjun, Bhagavan Krishna spoke with a smile on the face and love in his heart. When original Bhagavad Gita is delivered with a smile on the face and love in the heart, why we should comment it to make serious? See? Why? Because the Lord knew those who are wise, they are never miserable. Those who are otherwise, they are never happy. See? It's just a game. It's just a drama going on. Like the waves. Come, dash, disappear. Come, continue going on and on and on. There is nothing new ever has happened in this world. Not a single event is new. See, Corona. In 1898 to 1910, there was a big pandemic. Again, after 100 years it has come. It is not for the first time. This is how it is happening. Wars, always happening. People are dying. There is nothing new in this world. But we feel as if marriage has happened for the first time. So many fools have married and gone. People, I mean. It was a slip of tongue. See, friends, don't take life too seriously. Relax, relax, relax. And this is possible when basic principle is understood. After body identification, this world comes into existence. So start playing what it is like being other than body. See? Start playing. And when you just start playing this, then you really enter what is the meaning of divine experience. We'll elaborate it further. What must be the experience of the space? Inside the hall, outside the hall. What must be the experience of the space? From space's point of view, there is nothing like inside, outside. From the haller's point of view, inside, outside. Look at the world from the divine eye. Everything is in me. There is nothing outside me. When I is there, then my wife, my children, my property, my nation, my religion, my. If I is not there, everything disappears. Everything is in me. And whatever is recognized by us as I, we don't hate that. See? There was one girl in Delhi, she used to sit in the front for the lecture. On third day I went some place for breakfast. She came there. I said, you came here also, are you invited here? She said, Swamiji, this is my house. I said, okay. Then I said, okay, let mummy do the things, you come and sit with me. I took her hand in my hand. And I saw for the first time in my life, long nails, red of them. And I was always surprised what it could be. So I started playing with her. Hey, I said, hey, so long. What do you eat? Do you take a lot of beetroot? What is so red? Because my nails are not becoming red, Or what is happening? And as I was playing fool with her. Next day she came for the lecture. She was holding her hands like this. My attention was only there. So after the lecture again I asked. I said, hey, show me your hand. No, Swami. They say, yes, I want to see. And I said, hey, what happened? Swamiji, I was feeling very embarrassed. I cut them all. I said, never mind, give me them because I like them. No, Swamiji, I have thrown them. Be attentive. Where the nails are attached to your body, included in the definition of I, you don't hate them. The moment they are detached, you don't like them. Pure love is all inclusive, where there is no ugliness, there is no beauty. Simply saying, love all, nothing happens. Love is not an action. Love is not an effort. Love is an experience in which there is no lover born. This is the truth. How simple it is. Give it a try and be happy. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.